Good, very late evening, everybody. It is August 27th, 2025, Wednesday night. It is late night break nights. This is break nights after dark. Um, given these boxes are kind of easy boxes to break and not terribly long, it's kind of why I said let's go ahead and go with it tonight. So here we are. Mini got close enough to being filled, so was kind of content in order to run them tonight. So that is why we are here, is to open some boxes and see what magic we can make inside. Get your screen set up here. We got the mini that filled enough for me to go ahead and run it. So I'm just resizing the screen a little. I had to get some eBay listings done that I've been just sitting on for way too long. So that was a little bit of my delay there. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to run this mini. I am go ahead and filling my name in for the spots that needed to be. It would be 3 spots. This is a you can't lose mini, so everybody will get something. I tried to merge in basically how I wanted to. I wanted to try to get some of the archive stuff kind of built into this. We've been kind of sitting on 3 spots on that one for a little bit, but didn't really work out, so we'll try again another time. Let me get the tags in this. We're going to start out with basketball tonight. All right, so let me get the tags in for. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna kick it off with basketball, and then we'll finish with Tots Chrome. So basketball is gonna have Chad, Brian, Daw, Ash, TJ. Actually, I might. Well, we'll see how it runs. Brian, TJ, Chad. I might actually have to start with baseball first. I gotta have some folks pick some teams, unless I end up getting all the basketball spots. So we'll just see what happens here. Ash, Michael Adams, Chris Garcia. Garcia, Michael Adams. Oh, job. All right, I got the tags in for that. All right, so I got 3 people on watching. Thank you. All right, so we're going to flip this over to the duck race. All right, so you got 1 minute on the clock. Just make sure this is playing properly. Switch screens over here. So we got 1 minute on the clock for the duck race. We'll go through the names, just show them off real quick. You know, I don't mind my cat being in here, but when he starts licking himself, it drives me crazy. It's the licking sound. It absolutely drives me bonkers. It's like fingernails on a chalkboard. All right. So going down the names, you got Andrew, Billy, Andrew, me, Jaw, me, Barry, me, Thomas, and Chad. That is your spots. We're going to set 1 minute on the clock. Good luck to everybody. Your combatants are ready. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. I do apologize about football. I can't control the USPS. I was pretty annoyed to see that one. Hey, the one-eyed duck is back. Barry and the one-eyed duck. So this will set our order for our mini. Everybody will get something out of this. I combined some of the teams, so it makes it look a little more interesting for you all based on what you win. Chad, Billy, myself kind of tight in 1, 2, 3 right now. We got 25 seconds left in this duck race. One-eyed Barry coming up the middle here a little bit. And there's the scoot back. I kid you my cats. You know, apparently they said I'm actually allergic to cats. I pet them, I'm fine, but God, if I rub my eyes, ooh, it's not a good day. All right, here we go. 5 seconds left in the duck race. First isn't necessarily always the best in this one. We'll see. Billy Ryan gets the win in the duck race. Here's going to be your order. All right. right. So your order is going to be Billy, me, Thomas, Jaw, me, Andrew, Barry, Andrew, and Chad. So I'm going to export copy the results. I will post them in here. I will post them in the mini link. Now I'll marry them up with their associated spots, and you will see what you got. And you have won yourself a brand new car. Oh, not quite. All right, and here is what you have won yourself. So Billy is going to get the A's and the Diamondbacks. I'm going to get one of the basketball spots in the Rockies. Thomas is going to get the Twins and the Rangers. Jaw's going to get the Pirates and the Marlins. I've got the Giants. Sorry, yeah, Pirates. I got the Giants and Mariners, and I've got the O's. Andrew's got the Cubs. Barry's got the Phillies and Guardians. Andrew's got the basketball spot, and Chad, you got the Cardinals. So actually, I might have to do basketball first. So let me update these. So Andrew, I need you to pick a team for basketball. I'm just going to go with the Knicks because they are my team. And I will always take the Knicks. And it just makes it easy. So Andrew needs you to pick a team in basketball. So I don't know, Andrew, if you're on the stream or not. I hate the auto tag. You can't do auto tags in your phone, but it wants to do everything as an auto tag on Facebook. You know, I agree with you. I'm like, it didn't look last either. It's like, I guess it's that, what do you want to call it? It's that like perspective view because the finish line, the start finish line is kind of diagonal. Either way, you got a spot in the Chrome break. So let me get everyone's spots updated in that one. So I do thank everybody for jumping in on that. All right, so Billy's got A's and Diamondbacks. I had O's. Oakland. Chad had Cardinals. What else did he have? Phillies and Guardians went to Barry. And Giants Mariners with me. Pirates went to Jaw. I'll flip-flop the screens around here and change your viewing screen. All right. Pirates and Marlins went to Jaw. And Thomas got Twins and Rangers. And who got Angels? Huh. I forgot to write in the Angels. Did I share someone else too? Andrew got the Cubs. Apparently I forgot to write the Angels in on the mini. Chad, you're commenting in the break. You can have the Angels too. Last place gets the Angels as well. So Chad, you can have the Angels. Bonus team for being the person commenting in the break. All right. So we're gonna have to wait for Andrew to comment his team. So actually, let's flip it their script and let's do baseball first. All right, so actually, let's flip the script here and let's do another duck race. We're going to do a duck race for baseball for who gets the Dodgers. Let's do that. Duck race it again. More duck racing. All right, we're going to copy. Hey, pays to comment. I saw your name. I forgot to put them in the mini, so you win. All right, we're going to duck race. So top two will get Dodgers in the Dodgers can't win themselves. We'll get it in the Topps Chrome hobby box. So there's your list. We're going to do 1 minute again. I actually need to show you the screen because I'm showing you nothing because I didn't put the right screen up. There we go. All right, let's go back to that. All right, we're going to go back to our settings. We're going to put our names in. All right, there are all of your names for the duck race. Trade for the Mariners. Well, let me see what you have. I mean, if you want, do you want to do Phillies for Mariners? I'd do Phillies for Mariners. Barry. Phillies for Mariners. I had to feel bougie. Hey, it works for me. Comment. Just Barry says that sounds good. All right, we will change it up. Phillies for Mariners on the trade. I actually did a break tonight. I bought the Knicks, and I actually hit a $300 bounty in the break. So I was feeling pretty good after that one. So, all right. So we're going to trade Mariners for Phillies. All right. Trade complete. We'll update the duck race here. So Barry does not have the Phillies anymore. The OHB. And he does have the Mariners. All right, let's set it up. 1 minute on the clock. All right, everybody set. So top two will get the Dodgers in the hobby box break. 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, they're off. Let's see. We got any one-eye ducks? We got a dinosaur duck. We've got Rockstar duck, Pirate duck, Construction duck, Statue of Liberty duck, Village People duck. You're welcome. Oh, Mermaid duck. It's a mermaid duck. I thought it was Rockstar. Ken Huber and the mermaid duck. That's a mermaid duck. That's confusing. My brain's struggling to conceptualize that one. I see a Spider-Man duck back there, and I think our one-eyed duck is hiding in the background too. All right, there's the kickback. Statue of Liberty duck is still holding the lead, but we'll see who comes up in the last second here on this one. Mermaid duck making a strong push to come back at it again. Your winner, Mermaid Ken Huber. And I think Statue of Liberty duck actually still maintains second place on that one. Yeah, Mermaid Statue of Liberty duck did finish second in that one. So Sean Stickle holding on. We'll copy those results, put it here, put it in our break list. I'm gonna get that fit. Yeah, I put about 30 cards up on eBay tonight. I figured I'd take the opportunity to go ahead and get that done since I was kind of waiting for all the breaks to run. So kind of worked out. That's why I kind of a little bit late start. But I knew since we're doing kind of single boxes, it should be pretty quick. I probably will still afford. Hopefully, Andrew will come back here and pick his team. I do want to afford him a chance to pick his team based on the mini since we did kind of start this one late. So hopefully it'll all work out. All right, I've got that. So I'm going to set this off to the side. Congrats, Ken. All right, so let me re-tag everybody for baseball. Y'all can see how that fell out there. Yeah, it should be on its way here. It got picked up today by the post office, so should be steadily on its way. I did get confirmation at least the Topps Chrome football box did get to Washington, D.C. sorting center again. I think it never actually got to D.C., honestly, to be completely honest. All right, and let's get these tags in. All right, so we had Ken, Sean, Thomas, Chad, and who else we got in this one? Andrew, Barry, Billy, Greg, Jaw, Matt. Yeah, I almost debated not running this tonight, but it seemed like the timing would work out. Okay, I think I got everybody. All right. I did say Andrew was active 6 minutes ago, so we'll see. Hopefully he'll come in. So let's go ahead. I'm going to switch this out. We'll put these over to the side because I was going to let you all pick. I'm going to grab 2 hobby boxes here. I'm going to let you guys decide which one you want to rip for this break. So there's your 2 hobby boxes. All right, so I just need one person to tell me left or right. I did see that he got waived. Oh, he got waived because he threw a punch? I thought he just got waived because he wasn't that good. That's a Shiloh Sanders. About to throw a punch at Cash App today. Right? Always right. Okay. Right it is. There you go. I saw Bear. Oh, wait. No, Ken said first. I got 2 lefts and a right. All right. Well, you know what? We'll save this one for tomorrow. Because I saw 2 lefts. All right. So we'll go with left. Two outvoted one. So we'll go with the left one then. See if you all appreciate it or regret it. Cash App just. Huh. Interesting. I mean, these guys don't have. They just don't care. That's the thing that kills me. It's like you get all this money and opportunity. You work your whole career to get to this level, and you throw it away by literally doing the dumbest things in the world. I don't get it. Appreciation and gratefulness. I kind of think of it like, like the Lou Gehrig of the world, who, were just so appreciative for the opportunities that were given to them, and kids that go in these leagues, they just don't care. All right, so top half is Ken. Bottom half will be Sean. So there's your top half. Here is your bottom half. Confirm we have an even number of packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, and there's your empty box. I did not try to get. Yeah, but you still got to control your aggression in those situations. It doesn't matter what it is. The NFL is pretty strict about throwing punches. And if you're a new rookie there's no room for that kind of error to be had, honestly. I mean, there's so little margin for error when it comes to that type of stuff. All right, let's do a couple stacked here. I mean, it's when you got tenure, you can get away with that stuff. But when you're a first year, the teams don't want the drama anymore. I mean, all the drama that's come in the past, they don't want to deal with it. Let's do one more, and then we'll start with that. I think we did 5 of 5. Yeah, 5 of 5. Cash App mess. They keep closing. I've opened 2 accounts, and I thought we had a gold. They've opened 2 accounts, and they've closed 2 accounts, and they cited it as gambling. And I'm at, what part do you guys think it's gambling? And their customer service people are just idiots. They do nothing for you. They're like, oh, we'll start an investigation and look into it and get back to you within 30 days. I'm like, so you're shutting down my business account that I need to do business for 30 days, and you're going to put absolutely no, oh, I'm sure we'll expedite it. No, you won't. You didn't, like, they should have people that if you actually gave a crap about your customers would look at it and go, yes, it was error by our logic. We'll fix it right now. Okay, you're good to go. The people who are on the phone can't even explain. I've had so many phone calls with Cash App. I'm like, today was just the final straw. I'm like, I'm done with you guys. I am not supporting you anymore. I'm not supporting your business anymore. We will find workarounds. You guys are terrible. You're a terrible business. It's awful. I do not recommend doing business with Cash App. Will Warren, rookie for the Yankees. Jameer Calario. Paul Skeens on the throwback. Nice. Bryce Tessacito. Chris Sale. Luis Robert Jr. Will Contreras on the refractor. Peter Fairbanks. Pedro Leon. Gleyber Torres. Roki Sasaki for Mr. Huber. Very nice on the Fortune 15. I feel like sports are getting much more no tolerance policy when it comes to that kind of stuff because they just don't want to deal with the dramas anymore from people. Carlos Navarez, Tristan Casas, Paul Skeens on the Prism. Nice. And a Paul Skeens all edge. Dang, Pirates kind of rocked a couple here for Jaw. Let's leave all those up. Maybe there means a Paul Skeens auto in here. Well, I don't have a problem with the problem. I need to figure out how to make the Zelle work with my business account. That's my only thing. Because right now, Zelle goes to my personal account. Paul Skeens all etch. So Luis Araz, Javier Senja, Stephen Kwan, Refractor, Mookie Betts, another one for the Dodgers, and Matt Shaw, rookie. Yeah, Zelle's only problem that I have with it is they have a limit on how much you can send in a given day. And that gets problematic when I'm trying to make payments to people. And most of the things I buy are in the thousands of dollars. So, and Zelle only lets you do like $999 a day. It gets a little annoying, but for payments from you all, yeah, it works fine. I make some adjustments in how I process y'all's payments with Zelle, but I just got to get it to work with my current business account and figure out how to map it to that. It feels like sometimes it pushes me more needing to go to like Shopify or something. The problem if I do Shopify is it becomes very difficult to try to do minis, and then just kind of like when you want to eat spots, I don't know. I feel like it just makes things more complicated when I can just update a post. There's pros and cons to everything for sure. Plus Shopify takes a fee. All right, here we go. Back half of Ken for the Dodgers. Cole Ragans, Wilson Contreras, Kettle Marte, Gordon Graceffo, Hurston Waldrop, Nathan Lowe, Refractor Michael Harris II, Juraxen Profar, Marcus Semien, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Ellie De La Cruz, all that. There you go, Chad. Let's leave that one for you. Carlos Rodriguez, River Ryan rookie, Pedro Leon Prism rookie, Ozzy Albies Refractor, Andres Jimenez, Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers, Jose Siri. Power players, Ellie De La Cruz. There you go, Chad. There's done over here. And Aaron Schunk. All right. So Ken got a couple nice Dodgers there. All right. Let's leave these up. All right. So Sean Stickles side. Well, that's good. And it worked out well. Yeah, it worked out. You just got in to grab the Reds before Ken actually happened to try to grab them. But I did check the times, and you were in. So hence you got them. We haven't got a single numbered card yet. I remember the hobby boxes are a bit stingy on the numbered cards. With products that are currently out there right now, Panini's Boys of Summer came out, but they came out at $300 a box. Don't love it. Last year, that price dipped quite a bit after a little bit. Right now, people just seem very starved for products, and I'm trying not to buy products for you all for the sake of buying products. I did buy 1 box of Origins. Brian, I did get 2 boxes of Glory of the Game, and I do have some select to go with it. So we will do 2 breaks with Glory of the Game for football. I didn't go crazy on it, but I did concede to buying some. All right, so Sean, Paul Skeens, Ozzy Albies, Nolan Arenado Refractor, Jesse Winker, Christopher Morel for the Rays, and there you go for the Dodgers. Son Stickle, Eduardo Henriquez, on-card auto for the Dodgers. That's for Sean. Got Jacob Wilson, Power Players rookie, Nestor Cortez, Blake Dunn, Hunter Renfroe, Josh Naylor Refractor, Yobi Diaz, something backwards, Drake Skubal, Edgino Suarez backwards. That is 41 of 50 on the gold refractor for the Diamondbacks. Went to Billy Ryan. That numbered card I was looking for. Jordan Westberg, Matt Olson, Cody Bellinger, Valentino Bellozo, Nolan Arenado, Nick Sogard, James Wood, nice for the Nats, Chris Bassett, Tyler Anderson, and Seiya Suzuki. I did order some logo fractors today. I ordered 8 logo fractors. Some I'm going to put in the shop. Others I'll do for breaks. They're $120 a box, so not the most ideal by any means, but still. What else did I order? I did order a box of 2023 Select Hobby Football because I thought it actually had a reasonable price to it, and I thought we could do a break with it. And being the CJ Stroud years, obviously CJ's compadres, maybe not the most desirable, but with Stroud being kind of in it, thought that was a good opportunity to look at some stuff. All right. Justin Henry Malloy. Josh Naylor, maybe. Francisco Lindor for the Mets. Matt Strom, Corey Seager, Tyler Anderson, Max Scherzer refractor, Adam Mazur, Michael Harris. We have a Radiant Rookies, looks like. We may have a Radiating Rookies here. Yeah. It's the first one we've seen of this. I think that's what this is. This is a Radiating Rookies. Yep. That is a Dodger. Is that Roki? Oh, my. Oh, my Lanta. How about a Radiating Rookies, Roki Sasaki? That's a Radiating, right? Damn. Holy cow. Well, I guess you guys were right on which box. Woo. Ken, you wanted to finish second. Oh, my gosh. Holy crap. That's huge. That is a huge card right there. Let me look that up on the old gimbal here. Wow. Oof. Radiant Rookies. Rookie. So. Maybe it's not called Radiating Rookie. What is that called? I'll take a picture of it. That's called Radiating. What? How is there none of these on eBay? Yeah, it's Radiant Rookies, RR. Is that really it? Wow. I would have thought that'd be more. Excuse me. Man, I would have thought that would have been worth more. Still, I mean, hell, it's a hell of a spot hit for... He did buy the Nats, so he did buy the... Still, nice hit. Nothing to cry home out of that one on. Finish it off. Kobe Mayo, Lane Thomas, Ben Rice, rookie for the Yankees. Nice. Ben Rice Prism for the Yankees. Nice. Mason Wynn and Billy Cook. I guess I wonder, maybe his stock hasn't been doing that good this year? Has his stock come down? Especially with Jacob Wilson and them out there. Well, top of that one. Still, that's a beautiful hit. Prism. All right. Let's do a recap of this one, and then let me see what we can do for basketball. Ben Rice on the Prism rookies. Ben Rice base. Jacob Wilson power players. James Wood base rookie. Ellie De La Cruz all edge. Ellie De La Cruz power players. Paul Skeens all edge. Paul Skeens throwback. Paul Skeens Prism rookie cup. Suarez to 50. Roki going to Ken on the Fortune 15. I wonder if I should. I did it before where I locked the A's, and then this time I get back to the Dodgers. I think I went back to the Dodgers because of the Ohtani potential buybacks. I think now the buyback for AL's moved to Cal Raleigh. Eduardo Henriquez for the Dodgers is the on-card autograph. That one's going to Sean. Sean did pretty damn good for his side of the box, and definitely best card so far. The Roki Sasaki. Radiant rookies. Super nice. All right. Mark these for Sean. All right. Let's let me see who's been picked so far. If it's kind of an obvious team that I can pick for Andrew, I will take that lump and go for it. If I can't really decipher a team, we may have to still hold off on basketball. No one's picked the Warriors. I would say, given all of the teams left, without being able to pick the Lakers and the Spurs, I think the Warriors are probably the best team out there. All right, I'm going to make an executive decision. I'm going to send the comment to Andrew just so he's aware. All right. Oh, there's Andrew. Maybe I just blasted him with so many messages. He went, who the hell is friggin' dinging me right now? I still put him in for the Warriors, and let's see. I think there's Warriors or Wizards. I think the Wizards got picked already. See, now you threw doubt into my head. I feel like Warriors are a better choice. He's messaging me now, so. All right, so he said he is going to concur with the Warriors, so that is his team. So we're going to go ahead and run the rest of this. All right. So I'm going to save this list. All right. So while I'm doing this, let's go back to the choice. Would you all like the left or the right box? Well, so by the way, Brian, so Raleigh will be in update series, and they've already come out and said that that's basically if he wins MVP, then that's his buyback card. So it'll be an A set. Of course, update series Chrome is going to be absurdly expensive, probably. But it's only customary. All right. So you all pick left or right. Can't do a duck race for this one. Too many spots to try to do that. So all right. Let's pull this list in. All right. Hopefully my son will not wake up at 3 a.m. this like he did yesterday morning. Kid is killing me. Warriors out. All right, other teams in this one. I mean, seriously, Ethan waking up at 3 a.m. And I've told people, I said, I don't even care that he wakes up at 3 a.m. I'd be fine if he woke up at 3 a.m. if he wanted to sit downstairs quietly and watch TV. But it's a 120-pound child bouncing around the house like a maniac and shaking the whole house, and that's what's waking us. Poor child just... And he doesn't stop. He got up at 3:30, bounced around the house, told him to go back upstairs, gave him his iPad. He went back downstairs an hour later and started bouncing around again. It's just like, Charles, I was so angry this morning. I think Rockets. Yes, that was the other one. Okay. All right. So here is your list. Did I miss? Yeah. Okay. Copy. Paste. All right. And then here's your list that will be populated here in just a second. All right, so those are your names. You'll see your corresponding teams here up in just a second. So this, we are going for that dragon scale. Select basketball. Round 2. We'll do Topps Finest Basketball half case break going up tomorrow. All right, 3 6-sided dice. 5 1 4 10 times. Good luck. Magic on top, Heat on the bottom. And here is your list. And there is everything that everybody corresponds to. Chad, you spoke it into existence. I got a left and a right. Chad said left first, so I'm going to go with the left first. He's the first one to comment. So left it is. Chad spoke it into existence. He said he wanted the Lakers to get pulled for him, and then sure enough, he did. All right, I'm going to tweak my list here a little bit on one of my lists. Brian Tanner ended up with the Spurs, so there's your big hitters right there. And I end up with the Wizards. Go figure. That was the team I almost went backwards and got anyways. All right, so Chad's got the Bucks, the Magic, and the Lakers. Brian Tanner's got the T-Wolves, the Spurs, and the Nets. Jaws got the Thunder, the Nuggets, and the Kings. Ash has the Grizz, the Hornets, and the Clippers. TJ Wilson's got the Bulls, the Pelicans, and the Hawks. I've got the Knicks, the Suns, and the Wizards. Michael Adams has the Celtics, the Raptors, and the Pacers. TJ's got the 76ers, Mavs, and Jazz. Andrew has the Warriors, the Trailblazers, and the Heat. And those are your teams. He is in a Lakers uni in this one. I think we saw that in the last break that he was actually dressed as a Laker. Or was that Mosaic? I don't remember. I think he might be in a Mavs uni, but a Lakers team name. All right, so this is your international hobby box for Select Basketball. Once again, very short checklist on this. We had a good amount of color last time, but we are looking for those dragon scales numbered to 8. That is the ultimate goal here. There is chances of autographs, so we'll see. Dragon scale. There's no snakeskin here. Dragon scale. Snakeskins in the hobby. Empty box. Ah. All right. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. So we're going to kick it off with a red wave. DeJounte Murray, Terrence Shannon Jr. for the T-Wolves, Trae Young, Tyrese Maxey, and a red wave, Pascal Siakam for the Pacers, not numbered. Number 2, another red wave. Amen Thompson, Bronny, one for the Lake Show, Andrew Wiggins, Julius Randle, and Karl Anthony Towns, red wave. I will take that for the Knicks. Thank you very much. I do know what you mean. Get out of my head. One Bronny. Bronny going to Chad. I actually hit on a bounty tonight. To hit that bounty, I actually hit a Larry Johnson auto, which was pretty cool. I was actually kind of just happy with the Larry Johnson auto. I was trying to do a chase for a Jalen Brunson downtown, but was not meant to be. Cade Cunningham, Draymond Green, Kevin Durant, Naz Reid, another red wave, Osi Igdaro, not numbered for the Suns. So we'll carry football through into tomorrow and carry that for Friday. I was kind of weak on football anyways. I really didn't have anything else to do for football. We did stock up on some more select retail, but we'll use that for the glory of the game when it shows. Ron Holland II, Sabonis, Ja, Dalton Connect for the Lakers, nice, and a Alexander Sarr for the Wizards. Ooh, eBay 101, 75/75, nice. Blue wave. That's solid. We'll take that. Thank you very much. Nice. All right. We be jamming. We be jamming, man. Speaking of Steph Curry, for the Warriors, Jalen Green, Bam Adebayo, Enrique Freeman, Silver, Anthony Davis. Lakers uni, but a Mavs team. And those super refractor bounties are creeping up. There's a gold wave in here. I think that's to 10. Zach Edey, Jimmy Butler, Stephon Castle. There you go. There's a spur for you, Brian. Chris Paul. And I think I'm upside down. Yep. Okay. Rookie. That's some hair going right there. Memphis for the Grizzlies. Jalen Wells. That is 19/20. Jalen Wells for the Grizz. Going to Ash. Nice rookie hit there. Very nice. Two rookie hits. We'll take that. It's going to be interesting to see how everything changes here coming up in October when Topps and Fanatics takes the license. Keldon Johnson, Topic, Miles Turner, Rob Dillingham, and A.J. Mitchell, rookie for the Thunder. Red Wave. Not numbered. All right. Ooh, there we go. Focus. Focus. There we go. Brandon Ingram, Bradley Beal, Jalen Tyson, Emmanuel Quickly, and silver Bobby Kiltman for the Pistons. Never heard of this guy. Maybe it's Bobby. Bobby. All right. Next pack, we've got... We've got a Dragon Scale 2/8. All right, we're going to marinate that one. Got our first Dragon Scale. Oh, yeah. Dragon Scale. Dragon Scale. Oh, yeah. We're going to set that one right there. We're going to let that marinate. It's the best we can do out of these boxes short of an auto, so... Red Wave, Joel Embiid, Kyrie Irving, Jokic, Flipowski, Darius Garland, Red Wave. Hey, a LeBron would be good for you now too, Chad. Got a Blue Wave. That one should be a 75. Adam Bona, DeMar DeRozan, Cody Williams, Victor Wembanyama, Blue Wave, Jordan Poole for the Wizards, 6 of 75. Brian wants Ant-Man or Castle. All right. Last pack, and then we'll jump over to... I thought this felt thick. Looks like we have a patch auto in here. So, bonus. I think I'm still going to do the Dragon Scale last. So, patch auto coming at you. Here we go. Jalen Wells, Tyrese Halliburton, Derek Lively. Back card here. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, silver. Nice for the Thunder. Let's see. Let's go this way. Oh, I guess we'll go the other way. Comes a patch auto at you. We're going to get some indications here. Rookie jersey auto, OSO. I don't know who OSO is. 2 of 99 going to the Phoenix Suns. I don't know who OSO is. Oso Igdaro. Oh, nice patch, too. Osa Igdaro, patch auto to 99 for the Suns. That's a sweet-looking card. Sweet-looking patch, too. The enclosed officially licensed material is not associated with any specific game event. Not associated with any specific player, game, or event. But the autograph guarantee. Takes a lot away from it. But either way, nice looking card. 2 of 99. That's why I didn't want to do National Treasures football. And Immaculate football. I'm like, The patches are just something they cut out of freaking, they picked up on Kmart. Yes, I know I just made a really old reference. But it's just like, it doesn't make me really super giddy about a card when the patch is just literally something I could just go in my closet and cut out a patch. All right. Here comes our Dragon Scale. The one you've been waiting for. Paulo Banchero, Alexander Sarr, Anthony Edwards. So there's that Ant-Man. Jamal Murray. It's going to be this way. All right, we're going to go top down and see if we can figure out who it is. Good luck, everybody. Sweet looking card with the Dragon Scale, I'll say that much. Club level? Don't recognize the hair. Is that seriously Karl Anthony Towns? Oh my goodness. For the Knicks. You all picked the box for me. Holy crap. 5 of 8. Karl Anthony Towns. Wow. Well, thank you. That's why I picked the Knicks. Damn. Well, that's sweet. Sorry, not your Luka or Castle. You guys picked the right box for a Dragon Scale, though. It's a cool looking card, the Dragon Scales are. Well, and that's your breaks for tonight. All right. Let's do a recap. Yeah. I didn't choose the random. It chose me. Well, and throw the Sarr in there, 2 to 75. The spots were out there. All right. Yeah. All right. Well, we got plenty more to come up. We got one more of these boxes to do for you all. Well, thank you. Trust me, that's a PC card right there. That thing, that's going to stay with me forever. So that's a sweet card. The other ones, we'll do something with those. All right, here's your recap. Bob Kiltman for the Pistons, AJ Mitchell for the Thunder, Stefan Castle for the Spurs base, Connect base, Bronny base, Jalen Wells for the Grizz. That's number 20. Jordan Poole and Alexander Sarr, both numbered blue to 75. Thank you. I'm not rubbing it in. I don't celebrate that often. I'm just going to say it's my birthday week, okay? Just go with that. Or are you telling me to rub it in? Sarr and Poole, 12 to 75 there. Oso Igdaro for the Suns. If you have any Suns fans, obviously this card is for sale. To 99. And yeah. Karl Anthony Towns on the Dragon Scale. Just pretty sweet. Go right next to the Red Wave. All right, that's going to do it for tonight. Like I said, half case of Topps Finest basketball going up tomorrow. I'm going to rethink what I want to do for basketball or for baseball. I don't have a lot of choices. I mean, I have Topps Chrome Hobbies. That's about it. I do have some stuff up at the card shop. I do still have some 21 Bowman's Best. So, I don't know. I'll figure out something. I might go grab one of those Bowman's Best and do something. Maybe we'll do a mixer or something tomorrow. We'll do a Bowman's Best and a Topps Chrome Hobby. And I'll do a pay-by team for it. Can't hurt. Something different, right? So, all right, y'all. Lisa owes us a backer. So. Fair. I'll let her know. All right, y'all. That's going to do it for us tonight. Hope you all have a great night. Hope you all continue to have a good week. Hope we'll be back at it here on Friday. We should have the football box by then. And we will have some other stuff out there for us. I've got some new stuff on order. It's just not a ton right now. We're waiting for Bowman Chrome. I do have logo fractors on order. I said the game, glory for the game or glory of the game. I do have a select hobby box of football coming for 2023. I mean, I've got stuff on order. It's just taking a while, and everything is slow right now. And then we're going to hit a surge, and everything's going to release. So we'll see how it all plays out. But hope you all have a great night. Thanks for hanging with me and getting that mini filled enough. And otherwise, we will catch you all later.